beautiful soul. I want to firstly show you my outfit. Secondly, the message that Spirit was inspiring me to share with you is it's with an example. Today, I reached out to a friend for a grocery. Two of my friends, and they have helped me before. And this time they said, no, we cannot help. And immediately, I was like, thank you, name of the person, for saying no to me today. Thank you for just like that, because when somebody says no to us, the our first reaction is to become hateful. And my purpose of life is that I want to live this life with purity in my heart. And when someone says no, and when we don't get the deal that we want, when we don't get what we want, or when a person says no, we can become that hatred can come in, and I do not like it. And to overcome that hatred so that it does not make a house inside of you, you know you within yourself, choose gratitude. Choose gratitude, like for all the rejection, for all the people who are saying no, whatever you feel like this is wrong, this is happening. I even said, thank you God, I'm so grateful for my mom's death, you know because there is blessing in everything. I heard that saying, like, if God has created that, if something has happened, it's definitely for something good. So I was even saying gratitude for that. Even though I was sad, I was feeling grief, I would do anything to have my mother back, okay, to touch her, to hug her, to hear from her. But I was just, even every negative circumstance we must be grateful for. And that is the only way that we, just like create something positive. And especially when we can be, in survival. I know I'm talking like really, really fast right now, but like this message was like, and I just came out of shower, I'm feeling that beautiful energy. Rani, look at my bow over here first. Anyway, the continuation of the message. When we every negative circumstance we have to be grateful. And especially like right now, I was in a position like I only had like only yeah, I don't want to say only, because I'm grateful for that, to have 211 rupees, which is like $2 in my bank account. In the last 2-3 days, I wanted to get my groceries, the vegetables, and watermelon, and just the basic stuff. Okay, so that fear was like, oh my god, how I'm gonna eat, and all of that was very loud. Okay, and we can get in survival. And that time when you ask somebody for groceries and they say no, it can be like, oh my god, then there is no way, and all of that. But I was like, no, God will feed me, and I was grateful. In that moment, we can become very hateful for other person, and that's not okay. That is not okay. Hate is not okay. I want my internal to be full of love and gratitude and joy and positive feelings. I know secretly hating somebody, sending poor energies to somebody, no. And to combat that, because our job is only to keep our heart pure, our internal everything pure, so that we can always be in good energy, so that right solutions can find us. I know God will feed me, I know God will look after me, I know God will keep my body healthy. And this is just a test that we all go through. This is what character building looks like. When we are purified, this is what heart purification, that's a journey that happens, the purity of the heart. And that is when that's true wealth, to live with that, because this is pure golden. When you have like a pure heart and you are internally clean, and yeah, and you have healthier ways. Like I was choosing gratitude to alchemize that hatred that was being born, or to like that lack that was trying to get a hold on me. I kept being grateful, and then I did like a nice shower, got ready So I kept my nervous system calm. Keeping our nervous system calm and keeping our heart clean. Oh my God, that's the way to build up wealth, okay? And if God is gonna give you something so beautiful and powerful, you must be prepared for it. You must have the heart cleanliness of your heart to hold it. So I know, like, God's gonna bless me with everything that I need and gonna support me so beautifully. And if you want to get into this journey of like purification of the heart and like, want psychic intuitive guidance, my 12 weeks of mentorship and my 1 month of mentorship, anything that works for you would be so powerful. It would be so cleansing for you, and just like a breath of fresh air. Working with me would be such a wonderful experience for you. And get onto my coaching over voice note or like video session for psychic guidance, spiritual guidance, and channeled messages that spirit has for you, that will support you in your journey right now and be just so beautiful, super exciting. Just give me a moment if there is anything else that I want to add to this message. Yeah, do not waste your time in becoming hateful, hurtful. If someone is doing something that is like causing that, even if, like, by the way, these two ladies who had said no, they had helped me before, okay, 2-3 times. So I'm very grateful for them, and no hatred. No, this message is not being done any kind of icky energy to these women. No, they are goddesses, and I have deep, deep, deep respect for them for the time that they had helped me, and I'm truly grateful. If God has guided them to say no, it was for the good only. It was only for the good. So yeah, I truly love them and respect them genuinely from my heart. Okay, anyway, the message, what was the addition that spirit wanted to share? Do not waste your time in becoming hateful. And sometimes even my father says something, I just keep writing, I just keep alchemize that, I just keep being grateful. And even the sadness or the anger that occurs, I keep putting it down. And after a while, you just, yeah, be grateful for even the negative circumstances in your life. Genuinely, god's up to something so big, so beautiful, and so miraculous and magical and powerful and wonderful and delightful, and just like refreshing. Like, wow, that will make you dance, like how our inner child will come out and just dance like this, that kind of things. Yeah, you can also donate for my, if my messages are helpful and they are bringing value to you, inspiration to you, guidance to you in any form, and you are in a position to definitely donate. If you are not in a position to, no worries, I love you, share my videos, like, and all those things, you can support me by that. But if you are in a position to and you are still not doing that, sorry, no, you're not allowed here. You must honor my energy and the work that I'm doing, okay? Yeah, I had to set that boundary. Anyway, another magical thing I have for you is my bring magic in your life with my magic paintings. This painting says, dearest God, dearest mother, thank you for guiding me, thank you for leading my way. When you live around this painting, the way you start to move in this world very bravely, confidently, courageously, you would find yourself becoming most braver, bolder, confident version of yourself. And it's just so much divine guidance and peaceful energies into your life. Super powerful. Super. You can't miss the magic. You can't. I'm telling you, you cannot. Okay. Also, you can hire me and I will channel a customized magic painting uniquely for you. A painting that will bring lot of success, high vibrations, good energies, power, love, and like sacred, peaceful, pure energies into your life. It's so powerful, and